and discipline. And these two things are married together. Your identity gives your discipline a direction to move you forward. And so most people, they think they fail because they don't have the resources or support or the right timing. But the truth is far more uncomfortable. People fail because their identity is smaller than the goals they're chasing. You can't build a kingdom with a villager mindset. You can't change your life with the identity of someone who's still negotiating with their old habits. Your goals can be massive, but you're still small inside, you will fold. And one man proved this in the most dramatic way possible. Hernán Cortés. When identity shifts, destiny shifts. Let's think about this. It's 1519. Cortés arrives on the shores of Mexico with 600 soldiers, facing an empire of hundreds of thousands. Everyone around him is terrified. The odds are ridiculous. The mission looks suicidal. The men start whispering, maybe we should go back. Maybe this was a mistake. This goal is too big. They feared the mission because internally, they still identified as survivors, not conquerors. And Cortés knew that unless he changed their identity, their fear would eat them alive. So he did something that sounded insane. He ordered his men to burn the ships. Not hide them, not anchor them, burn them. As the flames rose, his message was simple. Retreat is not part of who we are anymore. In that moment, their identity changed. They went from men who wanted to win to men who had to win. And that shift, not weapons, not strategy, opened the door to victory that history still talks about today. Here's the part most people ignore. Your goals don't fail because they are unrealistic. Your goals fail because your identity never evolved to match them. You can say, I want to make six figures, but if you still see yourself as someone who struggles financially, you can say, I want a successful business, but still identify as someone who's afraid of rejection. You can say, I want to get in shape, but still think of yourself as someone who quits on day 3. Goals don't care what you want. They respond to who you are. Because here's the truth. You will always sabotage goals that are larger than your self-image. Always. Every single time. If your behavior, thoughts, and habits belong to the old you, you can't step into the future that requires a new you. Identity is built by decisions, not dreams. Cortés didn't succeed because he had a dream. Millions of people dream. He succeeded because he made a decision that forced his identity to expand. Burning the ships wasn't a strategy. It was a declaration. We are no longer people who retreat. Ask yourself, what ships in your life do you keep tied to the dock? What backup plans do you cling to? What pieces of your old identity are secretly protecting? Every time you hold on to what you used to be, you shrink your ability to become who you need to be. People fail because they want millionaire goals with minimum wage habits. They want championship results with casual effort. They want a warrior lifestyle with a civilian identity. You can't outrun a weak identity. You can't out-hustle a version of yourself that doesn't believe you're worthy of what you're chasing. Growth is not about becoming more, it's becoming different. Winners don't ask, what do I need to do? They ask, who do I need to become? Goals are achieved by identity alignment, not intensity. Here's what identity aligned people. I don't just work hard. No. Hard work is who I am. I don't just show up early. I'm the person who rises before everyone. I don't just commit. I'm the person who finishes. I don't just try. I transform. When your identity grows, your behavior follows. Your habits follow. Your results follow. And your world changes. Cortés didn't become legendary because of an army. He became legendary because he destroyed the option of becoming anything less than who he claimed to be. When your identity finally matches your goals stop feeling impossible. They start feeling inevitable. So ask yourself, are you failing because the goal is too big or because the identity you're holding on to is too small? Burn the ships. Step into the identity which requires greatness. Then watch the world reshape itself around.